hindi po siya mako-consider as an
So
accident.
depende sa circumstances. Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Yan. Ayan. So ANH is covers until the age of 72, and there's an option. The plain ANH, of course, is accidental death and disability, but there's an option to enhance pa the coverage of ANH. We can have it with an option to reimburse accidental medical expenses. So non-fatal accidents, pwedeng i-reimburse po yan. And of course, we can receive cash benefits in the event of accidental disability. Kung road rage, sir, may nakagitgitan lang, mainit ulo ng nakasabay. I actually asked yung mga ganyan. Kung road rage, kailangan po provoke. Pag pinrovoke po niya yung namarel, for example, hindi po siya considered na accident. It's funny, pero nung natanong din po kasi yung mga ganyang cases, ang sabi sa amin nung trainer back then was that pagka ganun, kalma lang po tayo, wag na po tayong makiramay. Huwag na po tayong sumausaw. Kalma lang. In the case of road rage kasi, parang ang naiisip ko lang po na scenario dito is that di nakagit-gitan, bumaba yung nanggit-get or yung may offense na offend, bumaba din yung insured. Tapos ay pagsagutan, tapos saka nabarel. Pag provoke na po, hindi na po siya aksidente. So if it's please note that if it's a provoked incident, hindi na po siya aksidente. Ang example actually nung binigay yun, aside from road rage, is that paano pag hinold up at nang laban? Kung meron pong mag-witness na magsasabing ng laban, hindi po siya mako-cover ng accident and health. Yun. So, wag na po tayo mag-provoke or wag na po nating gatungan yung sitwasyon. Yeah. Thank you for that question.
The red question.
Yes, Jackie.
Sir Red, just sa naman, kunyari na-hold up ka and then hinabol mo, provoke din ba yon? Categorize? And then napatay?
Yes, kasi hinabol mo eh. Hinabol mo, so may cause yung, or kumbaga, pwedeng sabihin nung nang-hold up, kunyari binaril yung nanghabol, or may witness na nagsabi na during pag-file ng police report is hinabol kasi, pwedeng hindi ibigay yung accident and health rider.
Paano sir naman? Kunyari, di ba may mga nang-hold up o meron naman nanloloob ng bahay na pinatayin kahit nabigay mo na. Is that considered pa din? Provoke?
Hindi. Yun ang hindi. Si Rohel actually, I don't know if Rohel is here, but Rohel actually has an example there. Kasi there are two kinds of yung pagpatay. So one is homicide. That's unprovoked. Yung murder, yun yung provoke or predetermined. Yung sa example na to, of course, hindi lang bibigyan ng mga pangalan. Nang loob, nakita nung ayun, so Jack, kanina wait lang. So Jackie first, basta binigay na, baka kasi not in the right mind yung ng loob or nagpanic, binaril yung may-ari ng bahay. Okay. That's considered an accident. That can be considered an accident. Ayun, Jack, again for road rage, pag sinabayan yung galit, yung example ko nga kanina again with Israel is that ginit-git ka, bumaba, tinetreaten ka, or yung insured, at bumaba rin siya, nakipagsagutan, provoke po yun. So hindi po siya considered as an accident. So yan. Totoo naman, minsan kasi sila nanamali, sila pagalit, pero yun nga, let's just be the better person and be more patient and kind na lang, di ba? Kasi Hindi rin natin alam, baka mamaya, yun nga, may barrel. Buti kung lumabas na tubo yung dala, edi sige. Pero yun din, hindi ka medically reimbursed dun sa mga sugat kung nakipagsuntukan ka because of road rage. Yan, para hindi naman patay agad. Okay. Yan. So before we into the benefit, himay-himayin po natin. There are 5 parts to the accident and health rider. Part 1, of course, is accidental loss of life. Pays the principal sum when injury results in the loss of life of the insured within 180 days after the accident. The principal sum, this is the face amount of the ANH rider. So yun yung term for the face amount, the principal sum. So, sige, for example, Family Secure, 1 million yung coverage, tapos kumuha ka ng ANH na 1 million din ang coverage. If ang cause of death is nakasakay nabangga or nadisgrasya tapos namatay because of that accident. So, ibibigay yung 1 million ni Family Secure face amount at yung 1 million na principal sum ng ANH. Provided, of course, that the insured expires after 180 days nung accident. If it's more than that, kasi baka pwedeng sabihin, hindi na siya konektado dun sa accident. Okay. Part 2 is accidental dismemberment and loss of use. So, is a percentage of the principal sum according to a schedule in case of accidental dismemberment or loss of use. So, kung maputulan ng kamay, ng paa, mabulag, ayan, yun po yung nasa schedule. Marami po siya eh. So, I won't discuss each one, but that schedule, siguro what we can do is provide the schedule na lang din in our group para may informed din tayo. But this is also available in all the primers. So, ayan. Pinopromote ko na rin po ang e-learning because all of this, the information behind this, galing din naman po sa primers doon. Yan. So pag naputulan ng daliri, ng kamay, ng paa, nabulag, nabingi sa isang tenga, sa dalawang tenga, meron po yung kaukulang ibinibigay na benefit. Ayan, sample lang. Both hands 100%. So one hand, of course, yan, 50%. One foot, 50%. Pag dalawang paa, 100. Ganun din. Yung mga tigdadalawa tayo, pares, ayan. Pag isa lang, 50% ng benefit yung ibibigay. Pero ayan, paano naman pag toes or fingers? So meron pong, may schedule din po yan. In this case, kung all toes of 1 foot, 25%. So, ibig sabihin, hindi pa naman putol yung buong paa. Yung nawalan lang ng lahat ng daliri sa, ano nga bang, may Tagalog ba ang toes? Yung daliri sa paa, lahat naputol. Tapos yan, grade 2 is 5%. I remember, kunyari sa kamay naman, 15% ang thumb. Tapos yan, mga 10%, 5%, depending on kung ano yung na-dismember. Okay. Part 3 is accidental permanent and total disability. So if we attach this with, actually this is automatic now with ANH part 3, accidental permanent and total disability. So in the case dun, balik tayo sa sample kanina, naputulan ng paa. Ang trabaho niya ay driver. So kailangan niya yung isang paa niya para mag-drive kasi declutch pa yung sasakyan. So it will pay a monthly cash benefit equal to a percentage of the remaining principal sum for 33 months starting on the 7th month of continuous permanent and total disability. So yung naputulan ng paa, for example, kailangan 6 months siyang disabled. Well, kahit na alam naman natin na disabled na siya, this will only start on the 7th month kasi yun yung definition natin ng total and permanent disability has to last 6 months and the person cannot perform the occupation that he has been trained to do. Yan. So 33 months, that's basically 3% nung benefit, nung premium, anong principal sum for 32 months, the 33rd month, 4% po. Hanggang mabigay yung buong amount. That's part 3. Ayan. So example, yan, yun yung 3% for 32 months after after 6 months of being disabled, the 33rd month, 4%. Yan, ayan ang example. Kunyari, ayan, ang insured ay surgeon. So, yeah, and he loses one hand due to a car accident. Dahil surgeon siya, importante yung kanyang kamay para panghawak ng scalpel, pang-perform ng surgery. So he can no longer perform his work as a result of the accident. Meron siyang policy na may ANH rider. Let's say meron siyang family secure na meron siyang 1 million na ANH rider na principal sum. Dahil naputulan siya ng isang kamay, bibigyan na siya ng 500,000. At dahil doon, on 6 months siyang disabled, hindi siya makapagtrabaho as a surgeon, he's classified as total and permanently disabled already. Bakit po 15,000 lang yung binigay? For 32 months, bakit 15,000 lang yung binigay? Kasi po yung pinagkukunan natin is yung 500, yung 500,000 na lang na natitira from the 1 million principal sum. If ang nangyari naman is hindi naman siya naputulan ng kamay, but still hindi na niya ma-perform yung trabaho niya as a surgeon. For example, walang dismemberment. So let's just say pag nalumpo, meron pa rin loss of use. Sample na lang, walang kailangan i-pay out na dismemberment, so buuing 1 million. So ang basis po is the 3% of 1 million, which is 30,000 pesos po. And then 40,000 on the 33rd month. In this case lang kasi may dismemberment na nangyari. Okay, yan ang example ng pag-compute ng benefit. Yan, coordination of ANH rider benefits. Ito rin po, may coordination of may maximum lang po na coverage. For part 1, part 2, and part 3, in any policy year due to the same accident within 180 days shall not exceed the principal sum. Ibig sabihin, hindi po lalampas, kunyari yung example kanina 1 million, kung lahat po nangyari sa kanya, naputulan ng kamay tapos na-disable, so nabibigay ng payout, it will namatay later on within 180 days. Hindi pwede po siyang humigit ng 1 million pesos or kung ano po yung coverage niya. Yan. So hindi po siya nagdodoble-doble. And then anyway, so yan, for an example, yan, si client na may ANH, kumuha siya ng ANH January 2013. Ayan, dated po ito kasi yan po yung taon din na finally launch ang Family Secure. March 15, yan, nawalan ng isang braso dahil sa car accident, naputulan. So meron siyang 1 million, ayan, sorry, yung takpan lang, 1 million yung kanyang principal sum. So the Film Life will pay out 500,000 of the principal or 50% of the principal sum because naputulan siya ng braso sa isang accident. April 10, namatay because of the accident. So within 180 days or 3 months, ibibigay po yung remaining 500,000 dahil nung 1 million in total na principal sum. Paano naman kung same, ayan, the aggregate benefits for parts 2 and 3 with respect to one or more accidents in any policy year shall not exceed the principal sum. Ano pong example nito? Ayan, explain natin. Again, principal sum, 1 million ang coverage. March 15, ayun, naputulan ng braso due to a car accident. Na-pay out yung 500,000. October 11, this is more than 180 days. So hindi na siya yung same accident. Nawala naman ng isang leg dahil from a different accident dahil scaffolding fell on him. Again, ibibigay po yung remaining 500,000 because it's a different accident. In this case, wala na po siyang TPD benefits kasi po actually binibigay na sinimula ng TPD benefits. So actually binigay pa rin po yung buong principal sum for part 2. Pero ayun, hindi na po siya mabibigyan ng total or permanent disability benefit yung part 3 kasi ubos na rin po yung principal sum. Next is the company will still pay the principal sum for loss of life due to an unrelated accident. So ito po yung sample naman na nag-add up. So again, 1 million, same guy. Sino yung favorite nila? Si Bogart. Si Bogart loses one arm due to a car accident. Again, 500,000 is paid out. November 10, pass na ng 180 days. Namatay naman because, ayan, ligaw na bala. Hindi naman po yan road rage. Napaaga yata yung celebration ng New Year, November 10 pa lang. Namatay because of a stray bullet si Bogart. 1 million pa rin po ang ibibigay because it's a loss of life. And it has to be an unrelated incident. If namatay po si Bogart because of that car accident, even within the 180-day period, 500,000 lang po yung pay out. So kailangan it's a different accident. Yan. Parts 1, parts 2, parts 3. Yan po yung mandatory. Pag in-attach nyo po yung ANH, automatic meron na po niyan. Now let's discuss part 4, medical reimbursement. So it reimburses actual medical expenses up to the specified amount selected, specified amount selected, provided that treatment begins within 30 days from the date of the accident. And part 5 is the weekly income benefit. It is weekly income benefit up to a maximum of 26 weeks, or basically 6 months, in case of temporary disability within 90 days from the date of an accident. So, himayin po natin yan. So first, the medical reimbursement option. So the medical reimbursement benefit follows a schedule also. There's plan A, B, C, D, and E, and G. So it begins from 5,000 to a maximum of 100,000 na pwedeng i-attach. Can only be attached for, again, ages 18 to 65. So ang medical reimbursement pwede lang po from 18 to 65. Maximum limit per policy, 10% of principal sum or 100, whichever is less. So it follows yung ANH na sum natin. Kung 1 million, 100,000 yung maximum. Kahit 2 million pa rin yan, 100% or yan, 100,000 lang po yung maximum. Maximum limit per life, 200,000. Ibig po sabihin, o sige, na-max out mo sa isang policy, meron kang 1 million na family secure, na may 1 million na ANH, na nilagyan mo ng medical reimbursement rider or MR, na may 100,000 din, pwede ka pang kumuha ng isa pang policy, any other policy within Philom Life. At kung gusto mo pa rin lagyan ng ANH, bear in mind lang na 200,000 po yung cap. And MR, medical reimbursement, AMR, cannot be attached to single premium paying plan. So hindi po siya pwede. ANH can be attached to Money Tree, for example, pero hindi po pwede yung medical reimbursement. And again, it has to be treatment within 30 days. I actually have an example, may experience na ako regarding this. I have a client, works for a construction company, admin siya ng construction company. And during one site visit, sinama siya ng boss niya na nakaapak ng pako na tetano. So her plan meron siyang plan A. So meron siyang hanggang 5,000 na benefit. Inabot yung doctor's fees, yung injection, tsaka yung mga prescribe sa kanyang gamot na mga 900 something lang naman. Ayun, so we filed for a medical reimbursement up to 900 pesos. But if na-aksidente siya, tapos yung treatment niya is more than that, basta kung ano pa man po yung package na kinuha niya, yung limit niya, pwedeng pwedeng kumuha doon. So again, the maximum limit is 200,000. Yes, animal bites included. Actually, si Miss A may ganyang experience, nakagat siya. Hindi si G-Boy yung isang guard dog sa office dati. So, si Miss A ba yan? Si Miss Nina? I forget. Miss Nina yata. Baka pareho.
It's me.
Ayun, si Miss Nina pala. Sorry. Di ba? Na-mix up ko na. So, ayan, si Miss Nina was able to reimburse for that dog bite. Dun sa rabies shot, lahat ng connected doon. Ayan, si Karine also sharing an example. Natalsikan na mantika sa mata, naka-reimburse. Ayan, madami nakakagat ng asong kliyente si Je. Ayan, MR. So, yan, di ba? Syempre, hindi. For example, ako, I'm covered, I have MR, I have 150 pa lang, so hindi ko pa naman maximum. Nagbabike ako, di ba? So, pag ako'y nag-get at na kailangan ko ng treatment dahil nagkasugat, ayan, pwede kong i-claim. Ilang MR para lifetime? Si DJ po is tama. Si Gerald is asking, ilang times po pwede itong gawin? Per accident po siya. So, if it's the same accident, so for example, nakagat ng aso, nakagastos na ng 1,000, tapos sinabi ng doktor na hindi, may additional pa tayo na rabies shot, another 1,000. Okay lang po yun. So, ibabawas yun sa, for example, Plan A, benefit 5,000, babawas po yun dun sa 5,000. Pero po, di nagawa na yun, 2,000 na nakuha sa benefit, minalas-malas si Bogart, nabangga at yung treatment niya sa ER umabot ng 5,000 pesos. Okay lang po yun kasi it's a different accident. Kumbaga, nare-replenish po yung 5,000. Wow, 30K to 60K yung ano. Ayan, so yes, it's per accident. 30,000 na pala ngayon ng dog bite. Ayan, yun. Basta, ayan. Of course, the claims process, we will discuss that in a different module. Medyo pinirarush ko na po kasi I hope that you're still learning a lot because 2 hours na po yung FAMSEC. But after this, I promise you, kahit 15 minutes lang po per policy, matatapos po tayo. Yan. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for that support, Manager DJ. 5, the weekly income benefit. So in this case, hindi naman po kailangan totally and permanently disabled. If you attach part 5, yan, it pays weekly income benefit up to a maximum of 6 months or 26 weeks in case of temporary disability within 90 days from the date of accident. Ano bang ibig sabihin na to? For example, let's go back to Bogart na nasa car accident. Hindi naman siya naputulan ng braso. Pero because of the accident, nabugbog ng husto yung kanyang kaliwang braso. So he is temporarily disabled. Gagaling pa siya, pero for the time being, hindi niya magamit. Let's say for 3 months pala, 90 days. Hindi niya magamit within 4 months.
Mama, may ulam doon. Steak.
Oh, may ulam daw doon. Sarap. Disabled siya temporarily dahil lumpo, hindi niya magamit yung left arm niya. Pwede po siya mag-claim ng weekly income benefit hanggang gumaling. At sana within 6 weeks. The minimum of this is 250 per week. And the maximum na benefit is 2,000 per week hanggang gumaling. Maximum per life is 75% of insured's annual income. So kumbaga, kung ang annual income ni Bogart ay 1 million, hanggang ganun lang po yung pwedeng ibigay sa kanyang benefit. Kahit na 2,000 a week pa yan. Kunyari, paulit-ulit. Hanggang 1 million lang po yan. Ayan, for part 5, the computation is it's the lower of 2,000 pesos a week or 5 pesos for every 1,000 of ANH. Of every 1,000. So kahit na 1 million yan, 5 for every 1,000 Tama ba? 50,000 ba yun? Sorry, mas magaling si DJ sa number crunching. It's the lower amount. So minimum is 250, maximum 2,000 because it's also always the lower of 2,000 or 5 for every 1,000 of ANH face amount. Ngayon, paano kung hindi na kompleto yung isang buong linggo? Paano yung benefit niya? The computation is this: if disabled only for partially for the week, n over 7, which is 7 days of the weekly benefit should be payable. N is of course the number of days na disabled siya. So for example, nag-take effect na yung weekly income benefit. For the final week, gumaling na yung braso ni Bogart. For example, Monday, Wednesday magaling na. So ang computation na lang doon is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So 3 over 7, 7 of 7 days of the week. Yan. Yan, thank you DJ. So yan, kung kunyari it's the lower of 2,000 or 5 for every 1,000 of ANH. So it's 5K per 1 million. Yung 2,000 po yung benefit ni client na may part 5 ng ANH. Yan. Other benefits of ANH rider, baka ito yung mga minsan unknown, hindi na discuss masyado. There's a special major accidental dismemberment and loss of use benefit. So it provides an additional 25% of principal sum in addition to the benefit payable under Part 2 if the insured suffers an injury which results in any of the following losses: loss of use of both hands, both feet, one hand and one foot, or loss of sight of both eyes. So pag nabulag po because of an accident, naputulan ng dalawang kamay or dalawang paa or isang paa, isang kamay, on top of the 100% na binigay, for example, 1 million, so there's an additional 250,000 additional na benefit kung ito yung nangyari. So for example, si Bogart, hindi lang isang braso yung na-dismember, naputol, dalawa na, 1.25 million yung makuha niya. Coverage for murder, ito po yan, I think it cropped up kanina. In case of murder or any attempt of murder, the benefit payable shall not exceed 2 million or 100%. So in most companies, from what we know, hindi po kino-cover ang murder for ANH. But for Film Life, may exemption. Pwedeng mag-claim up to 2 million pesos. Ano ba yung difference ito sa road rage na pinatay? Pwede kasing ang murder is premeditated. Alamang di alam nung kliyente. Ibig sabihin pinag-isipan to nung pamatay sa kanya. Yun yung difference. Yung sa road rage kasi, yun, again, because there's rage or may provocation, hindi siya considered as murder. It's homicide. And again, kaya if it's tagged as provoke, hindi po siya nako-consider as an accident. But in this case, for murder, mag-release naman po ng benefit 2 million or 100% of the principal sum. Basta po hindi lalampas ng 2 million. So paano pag merong may ANH na 5 million yung coverage at pinaslang siya, murdered, hanggang 2 million lang po yung makukuha for that. So may makukuha. And then another not so about benefit of the accident and health rider, there is actually a renewal bonus. It provides an annual increase of 5% of the original principal sum of the benefits payable under parts 1, 2, and 3, or yung basic or yung mandatory parts, upon renewal of this rider up to a maximum of 5 consecutive years. So for 5 years, umaangat po. Basta nagbabayad po ng tuloy-tuloy si client for 5 years. Every year, tataas po ng 5% yung ating coverage. However, itong 5% po na ito applicable only sa first 800,000 of the total of the original principal sums of all personal accident coverages issued by Philem Life to the insured. Ibig sabihin, mag-a-apply lang po sa 800,000. So kahit 10 million po yung principal sum, yung 5% po nag-a-apply lang sa 800,000. So in this example, yung isa 500,000 principal sum, yung isa 1 million. Ayan, basically tama si DJ, 40,000 max per year lang po ang iaangat. In this case, full 5% kasi 500,000 lang naman yung inaangat eh. Yun. So thank you. Ayan, yun na po yung shortcut. 40,000 max lang po a year ang increase. For 5 years po. So 6 years and up, hindi na po yan aangat. Pero still, it's free. It's free coverage. It's free increase in coverage for 5 years. Ayan, so ayan, nasa quick features na tayo ng ANH. And we're about done with Family Secure. Quick features, charges will follow the basic plan. Ibig sabihin, kung ano po yung mga premium charges, ganun din po, cost of insurance, ganyan, it will follow the basic plan. And the termination age for ANH is 72. Yan, hindi pala na-include dito. The coordination of benefits for ANH, pwede po tayong magkaroon ng ANH up to 75 million pesos po. Up to 75 million pesos only. And then tiered pa to, kung pag 1 to 9 years old ka, maximum coverage lang is 2 million. 10 to 17, 4 million. But from 18 to 65, mag-a-avail ka ng ANH kung gusto mo ng napakalaking accident coverage. Pwede po hanggang 75 million. Next, I think this is the last set of riders. Nakabundle naman po to. The hospital confinement benefit rider. So if you really want to maximize Family Secure as a health plan also and as a health retirement plan, pwede po ito. Dali lang. Okay. Hospital confinement benefit or HCB can be attached to Health Invest Plus, sorry, hindi ko napalitan. And Family Secure products to provide daily cash benefits with options for hospitalization exceeding 30 days, ICU confinement, outpatient consultations, and surgical allowance benefits. So isa-isahin po natin. Of course, yan, the benefit is for the client to be able to tailor fit further the plan para po mas maging comprehensive siya for health coverage. Ayan. The first, and yung automatic pag in-attach yung HCB, yung daily hospital income. Daily hospital income, basically, is you, the client who has DHI or HCB, DHI sa kanyang plan, receives a fixed daily benefit payment for up to 365 days. So 1 year. 1 year ng confinement for each hospital stay due to illness or accident. Bakit po may each hospital stay? So for example po, 365 years, 1 year po siyang nagstay sa hospital. Pero bago mag-New Year, lumabas na po ng hospital. Reset po yung 365 days next year. Pero kung naubos po niya yan, mataterminate po yung amount. Yan, HIB amount options. There are 5 plans for DHI. So pwede pong, the minimum is 1,000 pesos for Family Secure and for the other VULs. And then there's 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, and maximum of 5,000 pesos per day. What is considered confinement? Kailangan po minimum of 12 hours stay sa hospital. Basta naka 12 hours po, 1 day na po yun of confinement. And bago po maggamit or maging enforce ang DHI, may 30-day elimination period po from effective date for covered illness. What do we mean? So for example po, kaka-approve lang effective nung policy ng Family Secure ninyo today. If na-confine in the next 30 days, because of an illness, hindi pa po i-honor yung HIB. Kailangan po 30 days tayong healthy. So in this case, kasi DHI is a benefit na pwede for COVID patients. Pero sana po, pagka-apply nila, Ayan, mag-social distance po muna sila, mag-ingat, wag lumabas kasi po magte-take effect lang siya 30 days after po nung nung effective date. Although I think nagkaroon din ng dito ng compromise because hindi naman natin talaga nasasabi pa, last year hindi pa ganoon ka-clear kung paano tayo nahahawa. Kaya I think we need itong 30-day elimination period specific lang for COVID-19. Yan. Of course, the benefit of the DHI is the client can focus on getting better and hindi na kailangan mag-worry about financial stress because of hospitalization kasi may kapalit naman. Basically, DHI is kapalit nung suswelduhin mo sana for that day. Dahil hindi tayo makapagtrabaho, at least meron pa rin tayong kapalit for that. Yan. Again. Wait. Underwriting guidelines, some things to consider lang about DHI. Issue ages are dependent on chosen basic plan. Kasi po, well, this applies to those with unlimited pay, but for family secure, this can be attached hanggang age 55 po. Age 55 ang DHI. Termination age is 65, so hanggang age 65 lang po siya. It's the same as HMOs. And the coordination of benefit limit 7,000. So kung ang total po, of course, ang alam ko, ni-notify naman tayo dito pag lumalampas na yung COB ni client. So pwede lang tayo, for example, kumuha ng family secure na 5,000 yung DHI. Pag kumuha ng health invest na gusto rin ng DHI, up to 2,000 pesos na lang po yung pwedeng kunin. Kahit kunin niya yung 5,000, 7,000 lang din po yung babayaran. Or it could pay out ni Film Life in case of confinement. Ayan. Ayan yung schedule, 1,000, 2,000, 3, and 4, and 5,000. Pinili po natin this pala is long-term hospitalization benefit. So what's long-term hospitalization benefit or LTH? Still part of HCB, the whole rider. Pwede po yung piliin din, i-include. If the client has been confined for more than 30 days, starting the 31st day, nadodoble po yung benefit niya. Kapareho po siya nung amount for DHI. Bakit 335 days? Kasi like DHI and all the other hospitalization benefit, pag nagamit po siya ng isang buong taon, na-terminate na po siya, nauubos. Ngayon, pag naman po naubos yung 365 days, next year, ma-confine ulit, 365 days po ulit. Okay. Yan, so as an example, for example, meron siyang plan 3,000 na DHI, confined for 30 days. So ang total niyang benefit for HIB is 150,000. Kasi 20 days, for 30 days, nakakuha siya ng 30 times 3, 99. Grabe, 99,000. 99,000. But nagkaroon ulit ng extra 3,000. So beginning the 31st day up to the 50th day, 6,000 na po yung nakukuha niya. So yan, additional 60,000 pesos. Tama, kasi tama ba? 50 day. For 50 days pala yung 3,000, 150,000 kasi hindi HI niya. But because long term na siya, from the beginning the 31st day to the 50th day, additional 3,000 pesos, a total of 210,000 pesos ang makukuha po ni client. So on that, basically ang isipin na lang po natin, on the 31st day, basta may long-term hospitalization, nadodoble po yung nakukuha niya per day. Ayan. Paano naman po? Hindi ko na move. Ano naman po pag na ICU? The ICU benefit, at any time na malagay sa ICU si client, yan, for 10 days. Meron siyang plan 3,000 for 10 days. So na-confine na nga siya for 10 days, that's 30,000 pesos. Yung buong confinement niya, nandun pa sa ICU, that's 60,000. On top pa po yan kasi ng hospitalization. So the total benefit is 90,000 pesos. So that's 3,000 per day because of the DHI, and because na-confine si Bogart, yun na lang yung pangalan natin, for the whole 10 days, ICU po yung confinement niya. Tapos on the 10th day, na-discharge naman na diretso. 60,000 po yun. So additional. So 90,000 in total yung kanyang benefit. Next, outpatient treatment benefit or OTB. Medyo marami po nandito dito because this is actually, ayan, the client who has OTB sa kanyang HCB rider. Again, this is a package that you can include this one. The client can receive a fixed daily amount for up to 3 consultations within 14 days before or after a hospital confinement. So, illustration yan. Ito po yung outpatient treatment benefit depending on the plan na pinili for DHI. So it's basically half naman. If ICU is double, outpatient treatment is half naman of the DHI plan. Ang example po nito, paano ba siya makukuha? So for example, ayan, April yung schedule. April 2, si insured, nagpakonsulta sa doktor. Si insured, meron siyang HCB sa kanyang family secure. April 14, sabi ni doktor, kailangan ma-hospitalize. So, na-hospitalize siya. So, this is 12 days, 14 days before hospitalization ang ating rule. So, pwede po siyang mag-claim dyan ng outpatient treatment benefit. Ngayon, na-hospitalize siya pero na-discharge naman ng April 19. April 26, nagpa-consult ulit sa doctor. Post-confinement, nagpa-check up ulit kung okay na siya. 7 days, makaka-claim pa rin po siya. May 4, came back for a check-up. 15 days na po yun since this pagka-discharge niya. So this one, hindi na po siya saklaw ng outpatient treatment benefit. But again, it's up to 3 consultations within 14 days before or after a hospital confinement. So, yun po yung kailangan natin tandaan kasi hindi po siya automatic na basta magpa-check up na outpatient, meron po nito. Kailangan po it either results in a confinement or it's a check-up after confinement. Wait lang, pumipiyok na po ako, sandali lang. Ayan, so it's cash report, pangbayad po ng PF, ng professional fee ng doctor for the check. Lastly, for HCB is a surgical allowance benefit. Again, this is optional. Pwedeng wala, pwedeng meron. Ngayon pa lang sabihin ko na, if the accident medical reimbursement benefit is attached or included in the ANH rider, hindi po makukuha yung surgical allowance benefit. Hindi pwedeng piliin. Ganun din, if you choose surgical allowance benefit, hindi po mapipili yung accident medical reimbursement. Again, the SAB, it pays the surgical allowance benefit based on schedule or surgical operation performed during confinement subject to a maximum limit. So, sige, pakita na natin yung mga limits at saka example. So, depending again sa plan na kinuha natin for HCB or yung daily hospital income natin, ito po yung schedule for 1,000, for plan 1,000, 20,000 po ang SAB, 2,000 is 40,000, 3,000 is 60,000, 4,000 is 80,000, and 5,000 is 100,000. So basically times 20. Yan. And then, yan. So anong sample niya? Ano ba yung, and paano ba, how does it follow a schedule? So, the main schedule, it's available in the primer. to discuss it now kasi masyadong mahaba. Like, but for example, in this case, SAB, the coverage niya, because he has an HCB of 5,000, ang kanyang surgical allowance benefits sa 100,000. So, April 2014, nagpa-remove ng benign breast cyst. Ang nagastos ay 70,000. Company pays 100,000. It does not follow kung magkano yung nagastos. It follows a schedule kung magkano yung i-release for that particular operation. So in this case, because it's a breast cyst removal, yung schedule ang susundan yung 100,000. And then, paano for the same year? Yung kabilang breast naman po tinanggalan, ang expenses 15,000, wala na pong payout. So, ang SAB, yung benefit niya na 100,000, it's good for the year. And if it's the same kind of surgery, pag na-payout na po, hindi na po siya mape-payout ulit. This is per year. So kung may surgery the following year, ulit po yun. So like for example, again, in this case, December 2015, so a year after appendectomy naman, expenses 115,000. So for appendectomy, 100% din po ang schedule. Bibigay po ni Film Life ang 100,000 to the client. So hindi po niya sinusundan yung kung magkano yun. Again, hindi sinusundan yung nagastos. Ang sinusundan po is yung schedule kung magkano yung payout. So ayan, so basically nagre-recharge po siya every year, but the surgical allowance benefit is kumbaga consumable yan every year. And of course, ang benefit niya for the client is may financial assistance if ever the client has to go through surgery. Ayan, so ayan, patapos na tayo with Family Secure. Just some underwriting guidelines and policy charges to keep in mind. Of course, these are all available in the primer, but i-run through lang natin today. Premium charges and premium holiday charges. So, ito po ang premium charges schedule. Magkano po yung kinukuha ni Film Life from the premium once paid by the client. First year, it's 95%, as I mentioned kanina. Second year, it's 95%. Third year, 40%. Fourth year, 25 year, 10%. 6th year onwards, wala naman ang premium charges. But for top-up premiums, meron po siyang 4%. Question, tama di ba even after the paying years, covered ka pa rin ng mga MRI, HCB, outpatient, SAB, etc.? Yes po. Natatapos ang HCB ko. I think si DJ is pertaining to paano yung mga limited pay plans, like yung mga 10 years to pay, 5 years, paano pag natapos mo na? The termination age of HCB is age 65. So kahit tapos na po kayo, nakakompute na po yun sa binayaran na premium. So enforce pa rin yan until the age of 65 of the insured person. Yan. Ayan, so ayan, medyo konti lang yung pinapakita kong charges and fees sa Family Secure kasi nga wala siyang surrender fees. Yun lang premium charge and the premium holiday charge. Again, the schedule is 95, 95, 40, 20, 10, and for all top-up premiums, 4%. Okay. So, commission. Ito po yung isa ding maganda with Family Secure. It also offers the highest commission rate and one of the longest in the company. What's band 1, band 2? So just to differentiate, band 1 is any basic premium, yung life for premium paid for the life insurance coverage lang of FAMSEC below 30,000, so 29,999 and up to 16,000 or 16,000 yung minimum. 40% po yung commission. Band 2 begins from 30,000 basic premium and up. So kung ang nabenta ninyong Family Secure ay 30,000 in basic premium, 50% na po agad yung inyong commission. And if it's band 2, 50% again the following year, 10% on the third year, 5% on the fourth year, 5% on the fifth year. All top-up premiums, meron po tayong commission dyan na 2%. For band 1, it's 40, 30, 10, 5, 5, and 2. And there is an annual premium bonus of 5%. So kung annual po, magbayad ang kliyente, may 5% pong extra dun sa premium. So magiging, for the first year lang po to, magiging 55% na po yung 50 or 45% yung sa band 1. Yan. Ayan, one of the controversial things is, and baka nakikita nyo din kasi, bakit hindi tuloy-tuloy yung nasa illustration ng may account value? Allow us to share with you Family Secure sustainability. Again, yung kay Bogart, si Bogart na-promote na si DJ, hindi na siya kailangang magkasakit or may mangyari sa kanya. Si Bogart, who is paying 30,000 premium, 30 years old, if the funds do not grow, at yung premium pinakuha for someone at age 0, basta continuous pong nagbabayad ng premium at hindi nag-grow at all yung fund, 0 lang siya, kaya pong magtumagal hanggang age 75 nung Family Secure. This is wala itong changes. Ibig sabihin, walang dial down, walang increase, decrease in face amount. Plainly, ayan, 0% kung at 0 age kinuha. If nag-grow siya by 4%, it can last up to age 97, 8 and 10%, 100. Pag 20 years old, yan, 71, 82, 100, 100. Why are we showing this? Kasi po, as we grow older, of course, our cost of insurance also gets higher. So to be very frank and transparent with all of you guys, kaya ayan, to be able to prolong the sustainability of Family Secure, we need to encourage our clients to apply for regular top-up. And of course, once na magre-retire na or yung dial down age, let us encourage you to dial down and make substantial ad hoc top-ups, yung mga pa one time. Again, Family Secure kasi is designed to change also with the breadwinner. So from being a breadwinner to retiring, kaya nagda-dial down. Para din po ma-sustain nung account value. Ayan. Okay. Sige. And lastly, for Family Secure, paano pag nilagyan mo ng Philam Vitality? Family Secure is unique in such a way that for Family Secure, ang nangyayari is there is an immediate, upon application, 10% discount basta meron siyang Vitality. 10% discount on basic and qualified rider premiums. What are examples of qualified rider premiums? Yan, critical illness, early stage critical illness, ACI, DHI, yan. May 10% discount doon. Discounts can go up to 20% for gold and platinum members. How? Pag nag-gold po, maintain lang po yan. Pag nagpa-platinum, additional 1%. Unfortunately, pag nag-silver ka, that's less 1%. And pag nag-bronze, that's less 2%. Of course, pag nag-zero naman po yung discount na yan, hindi naman na po yan bababa, hindi na po yan mag-negative. But of course, let us encourage our clients and ourselves, if we are FAMSEC with Vitality holders, na to always aim for platinum. Or in this case, if we want to maintain the discount, gold every year. Ayun. So are there any questions? We have 15 minutes left. So ganito na lang. So of course, we value your time, and the products din naman follow Family Secure. If okay with you, and I'm asking also permission from our agency manager. If okay with you, let's try to cover what we can and end where we end. Okay lang ba yun? If it's okay with you, can you type Y or for yes?
Yeah, pwede. Hanggang 12, no? Para lang ma-relate nila sa sa AHIP tsaka FAMPROB kasi pare-pareho na lang ng riders eh.
Yes.
So, yeah, wala lang tayong activity today. Sige lang, okay lang yan.
Oo. Ayan, so ito lang naman yung first time natin mag-Rookie Academy. So like you, we will continue to evolve and perfect the modules para po either mapabilis or we will make the necessary adjustments. So let me just share our next. Mabilis na lang po ito. Dahil we've basically covered all the riders and benefits. Yan. Thank you for your support sa mga nag-Y, sa mga nag-yes. Yan. Nagbibinata na po ako, sandali lang po. Okay. Health Invest and Health Invest Plus. If you'd allow me, and if it's okay with you, can we do away with yung mga intro on Health Invest? So basically, this is just basically saying that this is for a health plan, and the cost of health coverage in health expenses in the country is very high. That's why the rationale for Health Invest. Yeah. If you have questions, please just again. So health realities, quickly na lang. People are living longer because of technology, medical technology. Of course, things have a bit na-rock ng konti because of COVID. Longer lifespan means higher susceptibility to illness kasi kahit naman paano, kahit mahaba buhay natin, pag matanda na rin po talaga tayo, nagkakasakit tayo. And advances in medical technology has increased chances of survival, but of course, yung access dito comes at a high price. While advances in technology are happening, of course, you still have to pay for it. The cost of getting sick for today, quickly lang, cancer, about 430 to 2.78 million per year. Heart diseases up to 1.5. Yan, mababa pa po ang coverage. And this is just our way, and of course the company's way, to encourage us to, of course, promote our health plans. So, Film Life came up, I think back in 2014 with first it was just Health Invest, and then came up with Health Invest Plus. Health Invest is basically a health fund and of course life insurance coverage. So it has a critical illness rider, waiver of premium for critical illness rider, and an ANH rider. Packaged po siya. So mandatory po itong kasama. Yan, built in. Now, optional rider na po ngayon yung HCB. So pwede pong i-attach ang HCB sa Health Invest. So we've discussed, sabi ko sa inyo, mabilis lang kasi we've discussed everything, all of that, critical illness rider, waiver premium, in FAMSEC. Ang difference lang ng Health Invest with FAMSEC is that instead of optional yung mga riders, kasama na po siya, package na po siya with the plan. Kasama na po yung CI, kasama na po, or ESCI, kasama na po yung ANH, kasama na po yung WPCI. Another difference lang is wala po itong waiver of premium or waiver of premium plus, automatic po yung WPCI. And wala pong ACI for Health Invest because hiwalay po ang life insurance nito with the critical illness coverage or the health insurance. Yan. And the difference naman between Health Invest and Health Invest Plus, Health Invest, basically critical illness rider yung naka-built in sa kanya. Health Invest Plus, early stage critical illness na. But both plans up to age 75 naman na yung coverage. Yan. Again, optional rider yung HCB for both. Yan. I think, this is basically the same. So FAB, bilisan ko na lang po para makatapos pa natin hanggang AIA Health Cover. Yan. In summary, what Health Invest and Health Invest Plus offers are financial protection from serious sickness and accidents, a growing health fund because it's a VUL, life insurance coverage, and short payment terms. So the available payment term for the tenured advisors and for the information of everyone, available pa rin po ang Health Invest and Health Invest Plus. The only remaining payment period is 5 pay. But in this case, we will tackle all the other payment periods. Sakali kasing may ma-encounter kayong client for the new ones na nagtatanong about the other payment periods. Yan, okay. So, from financial protection from serious sickness because of the 56 coverage for the critical illness, 56 critical illnesses. Yan. So, di ba, the benefit, of course, for having Health Invest is we are able to finance the recovery or pay for the medical bills and lessen the financial worries of our clients so that they can focus on getting better. Again, the built-in riders, critical illness, early stage critical illness, waiver of premium, accident, and health. So, ayan. So, ayan. Bilisan ko na lang to because we've discussed this. So, again, Health Invest. Yung mga sample. Yan. Ito lang siguro different from Family Secure because may sample because it's a limited pay plan. So the critical illness rider, so what happens? 5 pay, end of paying period, age 50. Age 50 nagkaroon ng heart attack, nakukuha po yung 500,000 ng critical illness benefit. Although, ayan, wala naman na yung waiver of premium because past na ng kanyang payment period. Yan. Yan din po, ito yung example ng 14 days na survivability period. So, age 50, for example, nagka-heart attack pero namatay si client after 4 days. Hindi na po makukuha yung critical illness period but the client will get the face amount of 1 million in this case or the account value. So ayan po, another difference of HIB and the other VULs is the face amount or the sum assured is the highest of the face amount, the basic face amount, the account value or the minimum death benefit, which is 500% or 5 times your basic premium plus 125% of all top-ups less 125% of all withdrawals. So, but going back to this one, ayan, kailangan po talaga mabuhay for 14 days yung client to avail of the critical illness benefit. But of course, we're not wishing it to happen for any client, but kung mamatay naman, of course, because this is Health Invest, makukuha naman po yung death benefit nung dependents. Yeah. WPCI, so we've discussed this before. And may sample na lang this time. So paano yung mga, yan, 5 years to pay at age 35, age 32, nagka-heart attack. So from age 32 to the age of 35, wala na pong kailangang bayaran na premiums. Again, although, please note that that waiver of premium for critical illness covers basic annual premiums. So ayan, yung 80,000 plus regular top-ups and special top-ups if any. So for riders, well, in this case naman kasi, na-claim na yung mga riders, ang exemption lang dito is HCB. Pwede pa pong i-enjoy ni client yung HCB pero hindi niya i-enact yung waiver of premium. Patuloy po yung payment. Yan, yung sample. So, same lang din yan with Family Secure. The early stage critical illness. So, sige, let me, ayan, may concrete, may illustration lang dito. Ano pag nagkaroon ng early stage malignancy? Ayun yung 25% of the early stage critical illness benefit. 125,000. Yan. Again, so the early stage critical illness, the exemptions is for angioplasty, mga on top, and the diabetes. Yan, illustration lang of what we said, what we talked about earlier. Ano naman pag nag-progress? So 125,000, in this case 500,000 yung benefit. I-release lang yung remaining 75%. Ayan, in this case naman, pinakita paano kung nagka-angioplasty. So yung 50,000 that's on top pa of the benefit. That's the summary. Of course, ANH. So we talked about ANH. Bilisan ko na lang po. Yan, si Bogart. Kung yung sinasabi namin na once you get through Family Secure, all the other VUL plans, madali na lang po because they're basically the same because mga iterations na lang po ito ng riders. Yan, yung 8%, yung 5%. So, sige, wait lang. Let me skip to the quick guides.
While Red is preparing it, the big difference lang ba of Family Secure with the other VULs, it's not really for investment. You cannot really even use it for savings. Diba? Like after 10 years, winidraw mo siya, hindi mo makukuha yung nahulog mo. So it's really mainly for protection. That's ganun ka different si Family Secure versus all the other hybrid VULs like Health Invest and then Family Provider na i-discuss din. No, so yun na lang naman halos yung VUL natin kasi MoneyWorks will be phased out by May 15. No, so technically yun itong tatlo na lang talaga yung main natin na VULs.
Yeah. Correct. Wait lang. I-share ko lang din to quickly. Ayan. If we extend for a little bit to, mga 5-10 minutes, okay lang ba yun? We can finish this in the next 10 minutes until at the very least Family Provider. Just something to note, underwriting guidelines for DHI, for 5-pay Health Invest and Health Invest Plus, ang DHI po, ang issue age po is 5 years old to 60. Yan, pwede na po magka-DHI from 5 years old to 60 years old. And then, wait.
Pero ang AHIP hanggang 18 lang siya, di ba? Ang Health Invest is only for 18 and above. So generally
Ayun nga pala.
is
So,
for MoneyWorks and Comprob, yeah.
Oh, thank you. So kahit nga ma-attach yung DHI, dahil nga it's a package plan, yun din, susunod din tayo sa 18 years old na DHI. Ayan, so I'll just show you yung shortened product features. Okay, so wait. Ayan, naka-share. Ayan, so shortcut. The features of Health Invest Plus. Limited pay health plan. It has now it has 1 pay period, 5 pay. Minimum po ang annual premium for 5-pay family provider. Health Invest Plus and Health Invest is 30,000. So it begins with 30,000.
May adjustment na dyan, Red. Sorry. I-correct ko lang. May adjustment na dyan eh. Parang 80,000 na. Oo, kasi nga, kaya siya nagmahal eh. Parang 100,000 papatak kasama yung mga other benefits. So,
all right.
Yeah, may konting adjustment dito.
So yeah, thank you DJ for that update. So ayun mga kapatid, so 80,000 na po pala. Payment period, minimum CI coverage has for a 5-pay, kailangan po 5 times the basic premium. So kung 80,000 na po, minimum po is 5 times 80,000. Which is for N. Tama ba? 400. Sorry. Coordination of benefits, CI 16 million, ANH 75 million. I forgot to mention, ESCI po, meron din po coordination of benefits, maximum po niya is 4 million. And then it forms part of CI din. So kung meron ka ng 4 million na ESCI, we can avail of 12 million na CI na lang. Issue ages, 5P is 18 to 65. So mga kahit na 5 to 60 ang DHI, 18 pa rin po makaka-avail nito. Premium charges of the 5Pay Health Invest and Health Invest Plus, 60%, 25%, 5%, and 4% for all top-up premiums. In this case, 5Pay, 3 years lang po ang premium charges. Same lang din po if they stop paying during the first 3 years, yun po ang premium holiday charge. It follows the premium charges. Surrender charges. So ito pa isa pang difference from Family Secure. If we withdraw from the plan, whether partially or fully, ito po yung surrender charges. 75% of amount withdrawn in the first year, in second year 75, third year 50, fourth year 25, fifth year 15, 6th to 10th year 10%. Please note lang po, if there are any top-ups, may it be regular top-up, ad hoc top-up, done kung no surrender charges for top-up premiums. Ibig po sabihin, kung mag-withdraw tayo sa isang health invest plan na may top-up, dun po muna kukunin para po hindi tayo ma-charge si client ng surrender charge. Dun po muna sa top-up kukunin yung ini-withdraw. Commission. Yan, for 5K, first policy year is 25%. Second year, 5%. Third year, 5%. All top-ups, 2%. There's annual premium bonus for 5% for 5Pay. May except kasi before 3Pay, wala. Ayan. 5% po. So pwede maging 30% kung annual yung bayad. Ayan. So next is family provider. I'm just asking for another 5 minutes na lang. Diretso na po dito because basically the difference lang naman ng family provider with Health Invest Plus and Health Invest is that hindi lang po siya pwedeng attachan ng HCB. So CI, ESCI, pwede pong i-attach sa family provider, pati ANH, all parts of ANH. Wala lang po siyang HCB. And another difference lang with Health Invest Plus, Health Invest Plus and Health Invest, dalawa po ang payment period ng family provider. We have 5Pay at 50,000 per annum and 10Pay. Other difference is that pwede na po ang family provider to invest in the new elite funds, the elite conservative, elite balance, and elite funds of Film Life, pwede na po doon. Both Health Invest and family provider, they have a coverage protector of 2 years. So compared to 10 of Family Secure. Loyalty bonus. So this one in Family Secure pala and then Health Invest, they all have loyalty bonus. The loyalty bonus is gained on the 20th year. Tapos dapat po diligent nagbabayad si client. So if the client has been paying diligently her premiums for 20 years on the 20th year, ibig sabihin po walang lapse, wala rin pong withdrawals. On the 20th year, for Family Secure na regular pay and for family provider na 10Pay, 100% po of premium. So for example, 30,000, 30,000. For 5Pay, for both family provider and Health Invest Plus, 75% po on the 20th year yung loyalty bonus. So kung again, sa bilis na lang, kung 40,000 yung premium, 30,000 po yung ibibigay on the 20th year as part of your account value. So it's released as shares. And life insurance protection, just like Health Invest, it's it's the highest of the
Ako ba nawala o si Red?
Siya po yata.
Si Red.
Red.
Medyo napagod na yata yung yung ating yung connection niya.
1 to 6.
Red, nawawala ka, Red. Sige, while Red is medyo nagre-reconnect. No? If you have questions, type lang kayo dyan. Ayan, nawala na nga siya. Konting clarifications, meron ng bago ring, yun may, siguro medyo luma yung slides namin. May 3-pay na rin si Family Secure, no? 3 years to pay. Kaya lang 100,000 yung minimum niya. So kung gusto mong 3 years to pay lang yung FAMSEC, pwede rin po natin yun. So type kayo dyan, type na rin kayo dyan ano yung favorite nyong product doon sa tatlong na discuss, no? FAMSEC ba, AHIP or FAMPROV? Siguro just to just to summarize it para at least because I know it's already lunchtime, just to summarize it and differentiate a few. Lahat 'yan protects our clients, 'di ba? Whether life or life and health. Ang gusto ko lang i-highlight is if ang main goal is protection, malaking protection, not the investment, but still VUL type, FAMSEC tayo. No, pero kung gusto na after 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, we withdrawin. So medyo high, ang tawag ko dyan sa mga ganyang VUL is hybrid, meaning pinoprotect mo pero ang goal din is makapag-invest in the future. Then we go for family provider or health invest. Ang difference lang ni family provider or health invest, si FAMPROV, pwedeng may rider, pwedeng wala. Si health invest packaged eh. So yun lang. But tama sabi ni Dennis, depende siya sa goal. No, ngayon we have our protection trinity, may ACP, may all-in-one kung gusto nyo mainly for whole life, 'di ba? Pero si FAMSEC as a VUL, ang maganda sa kanya malaki yung coverage niya. Ganon. Another thing to note, siguro lalo na sa mga bago, and this is what I've experiencing ever since, lalo na ngayon when I have my YouTube videos, people think that when they withdraw their VUL, kunyari kumuha sila ng FAMSEC, and then health invest, 10 years to pay. Or ngayon, si health invest, 5 years to pay. After paying period, dahil nga short-term paying period, kunyari na lang 10 years. So let's say 8 yung anak ko ngayon, tapos 10 years from now, magiging 18, pinresent sa kanya ng advisor niya, or ipipresent mo as education plan para pag 18 siya, mawi-withdraw niya. Most of our clients, ang makikita nila, akala nila, pag withdraw nila yung savings or yung account value, covered pa rin sila ng life insurance or ng mga critical illness insurances. Hindi po totoo yun. No? So gusto kong malaman nyo ngayon na when you sell health invest or any VUL, let's say FAMPROV, tapos after 10 years, 15 years, ginamit niya yung buong cash for whatever purpose. Education, nag-retire siya, nag-travel sila, kinailangan niya yung pera for business, whatever that is. Pag winidraw yung account value, all the benefits that we talked about earlier, life insurance, accident insurance, medical reimbursement, critical illnesses, yung mga waiver, yung hospital income benefit, kasama pa yung surgical, etc. All those benefits, mawawala siya once you withdraw in full yung account value mo. Right? So that's the reason why if the goal of the client is gusto niya ma-insure, tapos gusto niya ring makapag-ipon sa education ng anak, for example, or whatever savings purpose in the future, dapat magka-separate plan. I would highly recommend separate plan. Iba yung pang-protection for the very long term, iba yung may iniipon sila. And that's the main reason why you should be and you can sell multiple policies. 'Di ba? Hindi isa lang. Ang dami sa mga kliyente natin, isa lang yung plan. So natatakot tayong lapitan sila kasi meron na silang plano. But the reality is, when they realize that what they have is not intended for savings or not intended for protection, 'di ba? Mali pala yung pagkaka-present sa kanila, which 90% of financial advisors will do or in the past has done. We have that opportunity to present and educate them with what we have. When you are able to present that, tataas yung confidence mo, number one, tataas yung trust sa'yo ng client, definitely makakabenta ka. So siguro briefly, that's how I will discuss how will you sell these policies. Because based on experience, they don't understand that. And when you're able to explain that, tataas yung trust nila sa'yo. Ma-explain mo na, yung meron ka, pag winidraw mo yan, wala ka ng coverage. Sayang naman. Kung breadwinner ka, tsaka ka pa kukuha ulit ng policies, or pag winidraw mo yan, tapos may sakit ka na, hindi ka na makakakuha ulit ng life insurance. So sige, Richard, if type in the question.
Yeah, what
Or-
if, for
sige.
example, nag-withdraw, pero partial lang, hindi naman niya kinuha lahat.
Okay,
Anong
Yeah.
kanyang policy?
that's a great question. So, kunyari, meron akong, let's say nagulog ako ng 30,000 a year, naka 300,000 na yung account value ko. Kunyari lang, after 10 years, 300,000 na yon. Tapos, let's say ang coverage ko is 900,000 kasi sa PAMSEC usually times 30 sa 10 years. So, kung 900,000 yung coverage ko, 300,000 yung account value ko, meron akong 600,000 na cost of insurance. Kasi 300,000 yung pera ko, I still have to pay yung 600,000. But when you withdraw, let's say 200,000. So
Okay.
100,000 na lang yung account value mo. 'Di ba? Kahit tapos ka na magbayad, and I have a video about this in my YouTube channel. Kahit tapos ka na magbayad, there's still cost of insurance. You still need to pay your life
Correct.
insurance kasi kino-cover ka ng 900,000 eh. So the smaller your account value is, the bigger your cost of insurance is because of mas malaki yung inaabono ng company, 'di ba? 900 minus 100, 800 siya. Yun yung NAR na tinatawag, NAR or net amount at risk. Plus, mas matanda ka na 10 years from now, 'di ba? So mas mataas yung cost of insurance mo, mas talagang so yung 100,000, there's a big possibility na ubusin siya. Right? So I don't know how soon.
So the option is top up.
Yes, dapat mag-top up ka or kung nag-withdraw ka, ibalik mo siya ulit. Pero that's a good question. Kumbaga, kunyari hindi mo naman inubos, covered ka pa rin. Pero yun nga, there's a big risk na ubusin siya. No? Kumbaga, kainin yung account value mo ng cost of insurance. Lalo na kung health invest yan, ang daming tatamaan, di ba? May life insurance, may accident, may critical illness, may hospitalization benefit, etc.
So kung partial ako nag-withdraw, nag-partial nag-withdraw si client, on a health plan, meron pa rin siyang benefit. Ibig sabihin, is it still full
Yes.
benefit?
Yes, yes.
Prorata yun?
Full benefit.
Okay.
Full benefit.
Well,
The only
Huwag lang
risk
niyang
is...
ubusin kagad
yes.
in one go.
Yes. The only risk nga is pwede siyang maubos. Actually, ganito So, di ba, when you attend VUL training, it's not guaranteed. Laging sinasabi, let's say, the 10 pay is not guaranteed. So, meaning, pwede pa rin actually na kahit 10 years ka nagbayad at never ka nag-withdraw, maubos siya. Pwede pa rin in extreme circumstances. Kunyari, bumagsak yung market, tas matanda ka na by that time, di ba? Yung ganun eh. So, ibig sabihin, whether mag-withdraw ka or hindi, pwede siyang maubos. Di ba? So, kaya kailangan, yun nga, maganda kung regular ka nagta-top up or kung nag-withdraw ka, ibabalik mo. Just manage the expectation of your clients.
You have to explain it to the
Yes.
client. Yung limited pay, 10 years to pay, it doesn't
Yes.
guarantee. After 10 years, di ka na magbabayad.
Yes,
So,
yes.
time could come, nakakatok si Philam sa'yo and then inform you about that at hihingi ulit ng kwan.
Just in case. So, just in case. Especially nga
But
kung nag-withdraw ka.
Yeah, that we have to explain to the clients para
Yes.
later, maski wala na tayo, alam nila yon na pag dumating yung time na gano'n, kung sakali man, hindi sila masusurprise na. Sinabi sa akin ng Philam, 10 years lang eh. Tapos ngayon, after 20 years, nakisingili na naman ako. Yeah, di ba?
Yeah. So we gotta explain that lang. But knowing that fact, because yun yung reality, will give us more confidence to approach our clients. Hindi dapat tayo matakot dun sa mga kaibigan natin na meron na. Kasi I would believe they don't know what they bought. Minsan hindi rin kasalanan ng FA. Hindi lang talaga nila naintindihan. Tayo nga, financial advisor na tayo. Nakailang training na tayo. We still attend and we still learn. Diba? Lalo na po sila. Diba? So, yun. Sabi nga ni Zach, no? I already have... Sige, you're welcome, Rich. No, if you have questions, you ask lang before we end. Then sabi niya, it is the best response because it means that the client is already a believer. Tama si Zach. Mas madaling bentahan yung believer na kesa i-convince mo pa na maganda yung insurance. Diba? That's the right mentality. Actually, that's the MDRT mentality. Most MDRT sales, dun nanggagaling sa meron na. Nako-convince lang sila na kulang yung meron sila. And I can speak on my experience. Yung mga VIP clients ko have multiple policies. However, their previous financial advisors, binentahan lang sila na 50,000. Sige, bili ka na. Ganito. Alam mo yun, nagbebenta lang ng product, hindi nagiging financial advisor to really give the right advice, kino-compute ko ano yung need nila. Right? So, siguro, ayan, may questions pa kayo? What we'll be doing, no? Kasi nga, wala na tayong oras. And thank you for your time today, even extending. Also, palakpakan natin si Red. Palakpakan natin si Red. Thank you, Red, for this. Diba? Send your message of thanks to Red through PM and dito sa chat. No, ang gagawin natin, May 8, which is 2 Saturdays from now, we will have another session of life and health. So, re-reviewin natin yung a few things na hindi namin natapos ngayon. We will cover yung AIA health cover and then probably some of the other products. And then, we will talk about how to sell this. Yung parang gantong conversation. No? Yung mga, some of the other concepts that we can use in how to highlight the importance of insurance and health, life insurance and health insurance. No? So, that will be on the part 2 of life and health dito series. Actually, hindi naman ako na-surprise na hindi natin ito natapos ngayon. No, kasi alam ko namang mahaba talaga to really discuss product. So, yeah, but we really learned a lot. I appreciate everyone, the incoming advisors, the rookie advisors, the tenured advisors, even the MDRTs who are here today. I mean, you invested on your growth. Isang bagong learning lang. Guys, this is my final message. One new learning that you are able to apply, to absorb and apply to your life, to your business will make a lot of difference. No, that's how we grow in this business. Attend a training, isang bagong learning, apply. You will be better than yesterday. So with that, guys, let's take a picture. Picture tayo ngayon. No, so i-record po namin yung attendance nyo. No? Makikita namin ito. We will have a recording of all the things of the Rookie Academy na na-attendan ninyo. Hindi na nga ito Rookie Academy lang, no? Talagang ano na pala to, Starbright Academy na kasi even the top producers are still learning, no? So good job, Red, for that awesome product. No one can do it better than Red. Even me, I will not be able to explain as good as Red did. No, so ang ganda. Sige, picture po tayo. Yan, thank you sa mga time. Okay, tingin sa camera. Tingin sa camera. 1, 2, 3. Second page. Wait lang ha, wala pa yung iba eh. Hindi ko pa na-picturean. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much, guys. See you again